Vulcvn here. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna give a little origin story. It's gonna be about why I started the channel. It's gonna be short and sweet. I got a call around March of that year, 2020. Got a call from my aunt, and she pretty much told me my mom wasn't doing too good. My mom was living in Georgia at the time, and I was living in Charlotte, right? And she rushed to the hospital. So I had to end up driving to Georgia to see what was going on. And she already had Parkinson's disorder, But when I walked in there, my mom was just talking, like talking to her head. It was like something was off. I was just looking like, what the fuck going on? She was in like she was in like in a delirious mind state where, she was like, yeah, we need to go, we need to leave, we need to get out of here, not very coherent at all, right? And I had to ask the nurse, like, what was the issue? Like, what's going on? Why my mom is like this? Come to find out, her Parkinson's progressed to Parkinson's dementia. So with that, you hallucinate. You know what I'm saying? It's like you hear, but all of a sudden your mind just goes somewhere else. And just seeing your mom in that state is really fucked up, because there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta just sit there and just watch, and then it sucked, because around that time, that's when COVID was like the start, like the beginning stage of lockdowns. You can only visit like a couple of hours or like an hour, then you had to leave. And driving 4 hours just to see her within like an hour, that sucked, And on top of that, my dad at the time, he was in hospice, right? Stage 4. Stage 4 stomach and liver cancer, and we were battling for a while. And it was just so much shit at once, right? My mom all of a sudden getting Parkinson's, dementia, to, at the time my dad was in hospice with his cancer. And that following week, I got laid off at my job, and shit, man, it sucked. It was just a fucked up moment in my life that I can't forget. You can't forget that, you know what I'm saying? It was just so much shit just built up, like it really sucked. So then I ended up driving back to my dad's house, and I just sat there quiet, and he would try to figure out like, hey, what's going on, and just pretty much told him my mom's condition, and it sucked, and it was just a moment that you can't forget, and you just take the time to just, you question everything, you question like, damn, dog, like, y'all shit always have happened to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not perfect, but I make sure I do shit the right way when I can. Be mindful and being strategic of your next move. And I don't know, I just felt like everything's a test, right? But it's like, why me? You know what I'm saying? And he just, I was pretty much just frustrated, like, damn, like, you had a job to where you being laid off to the point where your mom in Georgia sick, and then your dad is right here, and there's only but like a moment of time to where he could be here. It sucked, and there's nothing you can do about it. And that fucked with me. Like, it fucked with me. And I was just telling him, like, damn, man, I wish I could do more. Like, if I could do more, if I could, I don't know, finish college. You know, because I was in college, and then my dad got sick, and I happened to just quit. So to make sure I can, like, take him to treatments and be there for him, you know? And by the time he pretty much rung the bell the first time in remission, you know, I tried to go back, but still had student loans. So I had to pay $11,000 just to get a transcript, in which I couldn't, like, I didn't have $11,000 out my ass, you know what I'm saying? So, and then when you try to go back, it's like you can't. You know what I'm saying? Now, because we ain't had the money. I didn't have the money. My parents didn't have the money. You know? And I just felt stuck. And I pretty much just let it all out. I usually don't cry. You know, believe it or not. Like, I usually do not cry at all. And it's probably one of my first times I ever actually, like, broke down. In a while, and especially like in front of my dad. Like, I probably remember I was like small when I did that, but being someone who's like grown to do that, it was just a lot, man. And you know, he just told me something I can never forget. You know, he's like, it doesn't matter what my profession is, doesn't matter what career that I'll be in. He knows deep down that I'll be great at it. And at the end of the day, he will always be proud of me, you know. And that meant a lot. Despite everything that was going on, you know, due to him just probably like a month left, you know, depending on however much you had left at hospice, like, he always remained strong, despite knowing that, damn, I'm about a moment in time to where it's like, I won't be here anymore. But he managed to, like, stay strong. And that would forever be honorable to me, you know? And then he pretty much just asked me, he was like, what do you want to do in your life, right? Like, what is something that you'll be happy doing? You were pretty much asking what was my purpose. And around that time, I was going to a acting and modeling school at the time. And I also told him, like, you know, I want to get into acting, I want to get into modeling, and, you know, on the side, I want to create content. So he pretty much told me, find something that you really love. Find something that you can prevail in, that you don't have to put your body on the line. And what he mean by that is, throughout his life, he worked warehouse jobs or plants or factories. You're pretty much working 12-hour shifts, day by day. You know, wear and tear on your body. You don't have time to spend time with anybody because you need to rest. Then back to work, you know? And I was experiencing that too, because I was working at a warehouse at the time, and understood exactly what he meant. And he knew deep down that I wanted to change. And of course I wanted to change. Like, he pretty much told me, hey, you have a purpose, see it through. And that was one of our last conversations. A week later, he passed. So, and it's one of those things where I made a promise to not only him, but to myself, you know, because creating content, that's something I always wanted to do. And now, if I get a chance to do it, So not only I can look back at this video, everyone that's watching this video can look at this to show like, hey, we all go through shit. You know what I'm saying? Some worse than others. But at the end of the day, you just gotta remain strong. Pain is temporary. It really is. Good times are temporary as well. Loved ones are temporary. So at the end of the day, we all got a short life. If you got things you want to achieve, you know, take advantage of that. You know, if you're young, old, doesn't matter. If you have things you want to accomplish, you can still do it. It's never too late. Of course, I still have a lot of shit to work on. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. But what I can tell you is that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Hey, it's gonna be a great channel. Anybody can be a Vulcvn. I still try to figure out what the hell a Vulcvn is, but for me, a Vulcvn is someone who's all walks of life. Doesn't matter your religion, your beliefs, your preference, race, age, doesn't matter. You know, just someone who believes in themselves and don't care what the fuck anybody else think of them. And they're going forever become their best self, day by day. And even if everyone go through the most fucked up shit, and just know, you're not alone. That's what Vulcvn is. Someone who will remain strong through the bullshit and will continue and forever keep a smile on their face. And to make the best out of it. And I feel like it's my due diligence to provide that for you. Hey, until next time, Vulcvn out.